I like that sound. Hey, everybody. We're here. We're live. It's a Wednesday. I apologize. Completely my bad. Yeah, migraines whooped me yesterday. Something fierce, like all day, all night. Like even, gosh, it was not pleasant. I think I had four throughout the day, and it was, yeah, I don't have any shots. Whatever. Big crybaby. I get it. My problem, not yours. Uh, Clean out your voicemail. Oh, nice. Is that still you, Chris? Because now it changed to at Marvel Trucker. Okay. I feel like that is because that's what you were telling me yesterday. Whatever. I get it. You know what? We're going to be right back. We're going to do our thing. I see a picture of Donna. I should throw her up on the screen. Watch. Bam. There's the Donna. You're welcome. And we'll be right back.
Paying too much for trucking insurance? What if you could save more by making one simple phone call and keep more profit? You could very well do just that with one simple call to Seabright Agency, 800-366-6466. Call now.
Now here's a question that all owner-operators and small fleet owners should consider. What happens when you access the unrivaled advantages that are available through the ES Advantage program? We asked Jeff and Charley from Contractors Corner to share their thoughts on how they've been able to utilize the discounts and services that are a part of the ES Advantage.
So we started looking for a way to save money on fuel. And we were turned on to the ES Advantage program for fuel first. And so we got a hold of Jeff Reese, and he ran us through that program. And man, we were starting to save. And then we started talking to them. Well, we saw their website, and we said, Jeff, what's this thing about insurance and accounting and
Right.
You lease trucks? What?
Right. And that's the thing is we only knew it as a fuel card. And when we started digging deeper, I mean, we ended up getting hooked up with an insurance provider, Seabright Agency, and they created an entire insurance program just for us and our people. And from that, we've learned that, you know, now there's even more potential. There's a greater opportunity, and it's completely opened up our eyes and broadened our vision into what it is we're trying to do, which is help people do better. Wrapped with the ES community just makes that process so much easier.
Now, if you're an owner-operator or small fleet owner and you would like to learn more about how you can drive savings to the bottom line of your business, the ES Advantage program has the discounts and services that deliver the kind of unrivaled advantages that are designed to help you improve your overall operation. Get connected with the ES Advantage today.
I'm back.
Hey now, dude, I'm pretty sure this look is I've already died and I'm unaware yet. Right? Oh my God. I'm sorry, Donna. I couldn't resist it. This voice is in my head.
So how you doing, Charlie?
Hi.
Are you doing better today?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's been. I mean, I talked to you earlier, and I was telling you, I was like, I don't know, man. I mean, I got some issues, but I used my handy dandy massager today. Oops, I just ripped the plug out. It's my handy dandy massager. It does acupressure. It does heat. It does shocky, and it like that. It's pretty awesome. I like it. So we'll see, and it stretches your neck out to the proper angles and stuff. So they say, I don't know. It works. I got to use it more frequently though.
My guess is the proper angle is not comfortable for you though.
When I use it regularly, it is because it helps kind of realign the normal curvature of your neck because there's supposed to be a nice curvature. And yeah, I lack that because I'm doing the hunchback thing, right?
Right.
And so I'm having to change that geometry. And yeah, I do have, I mean, I got a couple fuse down there, but it doesn't really seem to affect that. It doesn't bother it. So I don't know, man. But if I keep my neck right, I have less migraines. So I don't know, man. But the left side of my neck has been just like down through group of muscle, whatever the heck it is, has been gnarly, man, for the last couple months, and it seems to trigger more often. So I don't know, man. I don't know, Jeff. I'm just sitting here doing things. Marvel Trucker. That's Chris. That's Chris Hamilton. Just saying.
All right.
And now he's texting me. Oh my gosh.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Yes,
it's
sir.
November in Utah. Why do we have houseflies? Shouldn't they all be like dead by now?
It's November in Florida, and was in the 30s.
What? You're getting our weather.
That's too soon.
You're getting our weather, dude.
Yeah, I think the lowest we had was 29 at the house. Monday morning.
Speaking of weather, there's some space weather going on right now.
Right?
Let me get this right. Coronal mass ejection. It started about noon my time today.
I just like when you say mass ejection.
Yeah. Theoretically, they're saying that you might be able to see the northern lights as far south as Alabama.
Yeah, so the camera line, as they call it, you could see it with cameras because of the way that they pick up light now, and they're so awesome. Actually comes down to right about my house.
Oh.
I had just seen a post about it, and they were showing the camera line. Let's see if I wonder if it's still there. Of course not. I pull it back up, and it just kills it. I hate when it refreshes all by itself. Wanted to see something. Dang it. What's this?
It's a thing.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, I got weird things popping up on my screen. Just saying.
Well, now you're going to have Northern Lights posts in your Facebook for the next week because we talked about it on the show.
Well, that's okay. I like they're cool pictures, man. I dig them. I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I want to go up to like Alaska. Other than the fishing, I'd like to go fishing up there. But
Chris finally got one.
Oh, he did. Good.
He said Michelle found one in Phoenix. Well, then I guess I won't send the one I had for him up there. Okay, cool. I'll whatever. Not bad.
Just save that for your own self.
I totally forgot to send it up there. I even told him I was going to send it up there, and then I forgot. I was going to take it with me the last time I went up there, and I forgot. Would have been perfect because I actually saw him that. Whatever, Chris. Truck, yeah. Just saying. Trucker Tim. Several Swift drivers posted pics they took last night on the private Swift page. Yeah, I didn't look, but I bet it's cool. The night's supposed to be pretty spectacular because of how bad it is.
Yeah.
They're saying what, 5 or something like that?
4.
Oh, no. Last one I saw was G5.
Oh, really? Last time I looked, it was G4.
That's what dropped the camera line down to mid-Florida.
Yeah, so not a global killer, but in some areas we might experience a little bit of comms issues.
Right?
Remember that big one? What was it? It's got to be 8-9 years ago, Charlie. That last really, really big one. And like the Qualcomm wasn't working.
Yeah.
Nav wasn't working.
That was great.
Oh man, it was terrible.
Freak out.
I was all right, but I was all right because I had this thing called a Motor Carrier's Atlas on my truck.
You and your crazy talk. Oh my gosh. So Tim was first.
Nice.
Craigio was second. And Ida was third. Ida wants us to talk about winter weather. She told me that on the phone earlier. I said, you better remember to type it in the chat because I'll forget. And then I didn't forgot.
Yeah.
So we'll put that in the list to bring up later, and I'll forget. We'll see. Sony needs to get a hold of Brett about load board, busiest time of the year, and no freight on there. Not everyone abused it. Right? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing more posts this week than normal about where people are sharing their screenshots of the load board with zeros all the way across the country.
Right.
I mean, I got nothing to say, man. Because my mama taught me if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know,
Right?
that project has just been kind of a dog the whole time, in my opinion.
Timothy Ransom, what's going on, man? Yeah, there was a big one in the late 80s that took out the power grid in Canada.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Well, that's because they run it on speaker wires,
Right.
What do you expect? I'm just saying. I mean, they barely got round wheels. That's what I've been told. I don't know what to say about that. If you're Canadian, if you're a Canadian from Canada, I apologize. Feel free to correct me if I was wrong. Do that down there in the comments. I don't know why, but I feel like no one from Canada is watching us right now.
Probably not.
So that's cool. If you don't like me calling it Canada, I don't know what to tell you.
Remember, we did have that one guy from England for a while.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was interesting.
Like I didn't understand half of the words he said, even though he's speaking English. Was that wrong?
Well, they speak English. We speak American, so.
Speak American, he said.
America.
Hey, what do you think about this Trump $2,000 per person thing?
What?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, apparently he's saying that Americans are going to get a $2,000 dividend check basically from the tariffs.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just scrolling through stuff earlier, and that was one of the ones that jumped out of my brain. And I was like, oh, whatever, It's funny because I tried to opt out of the last one that they did.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, it's funny because I actually opted out of the regular one, and then they're like, "Oh, but you receive pay through the VA as well, so it's just automatic, bro."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, okay."
Well, if you remember when they were doing all that
About
during
guns?
COVID, my business anyway was booming.
Right?
Didn't
Yeah, we
really
were doing
need it.
great, bro.
And then I couldn't see any way to opt out of it. And it just kind of ended up in my bank account one day.
Yeah, and I bought guns and ammo,
Yeah.
like smart people, whatever. Figure use government money to buy weapons. That sounds like an appropriate use of funds.
Okay, Ollie.
Right? Thank you for hitting that one. Oh gosh. They'll probably apply it to my tax debt without me ever seeing it, right? Yeah, I could see people like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I just paid my income tax for the federal the other day.
Right?
A little late, but I paid it.
Whatever. They say better late than never.
So here's the thing with taxes is that I was right up against the time when they were going to start slapping me.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, dang it. Yeah, let's just pay it before they start slapping me. It's either that or make a phone call and make arrangements. And by the way, I highly recommend that people do that if you find yourself in tax trouble. Just call the IRS. They'll make arrangements with you, and you'll avoid a lot of the interest and penalties if you do that. Yeah, Marvel Trucker, that's C4 Jolly Rancher watermelon that I'm drinking. Anyway, got distracted. I got Charley.
Squirrel.
But yeah, make sure if you end up in trouble, give them a call, see what kind of arrangements you can make. Because what really sucks is that, what is it, dear? Like 20% interest or something if you don't.
I think some people say as high as 33. It's a lot.
It's basically the max legal amount in the United States that can be charged. That ends up getting charged to you. And then you have to hire a guy, tax resolution. It's one of those things, Charlie.
Yeah.
If you wait too long, the tax resolution people, they'll get a lot of those penalties and interest removed, but you're paying them to do that.
Right.
So,
hey, by the way, Marvel Trucker is Chris Hamilton.
Okay. So you pay either way if you wait too long.
Right.
Right. And then you get into a situation. So don't do that. That's our advice.
Yeah. Anyhow, Ida said, "Boo ha ha." That's what she thinks
Okay.
about the tax thing or the Trump thing. Whatever. I'm just over it at this point. I just think it's crazy, but okay.
It's one of those things, Charlie, like we always talk about. Washington's going to do what Washington does.
Right.
They don't call Jeff and Charlie and say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I thought that the whole point of the tariffs was to get people to the table, and then they could avoid the tariffs if they played, free
Right.
trade basketball with us.
Yeah. Hey, Matt.
I know that Mexico and Canada decided to come to the negotiating table at least. And I think Japan was on the list as well.
I saw a crazy short earlier on the Facebooks, and it was a girl ringing up. She was trying to buy a bunch of hair weaves, extensions, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "All right, that's $400." He's like, "How would you like to pay, credit or cash?" She's like, "EBT." He's like, "Wait, what?" She said,
Hair extension?
"EBT." He's like, "We don't take that here. This ain't food." I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna end it right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end it right there before I get myself in trouble.
You're already in trouble with some people, Charlie.
This is true. I mean, there's always someone on that list. Yeah, but whatever. I mean, it's cool. I don't know, man. I don't know, Jeff. Let me do this real quick because that'll be fun. And I'll just, deepen my trouble list. There you go. Donna, I love you. I can't help it. It's just she looks so money. She's like, "I'm gonna get you."
She says you're lucky that she's focused on graphic art stuff right now for Jeff.
Yay, me.
I can't believe you screenshotted that.
I didn't. I paused the video on my YouTube channel on the YouTube page.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay.
And it's literally still paused there. It's funny. I'm looking at it. She's like looking at me, Jeff, like from my left side.
She's looking at the screen now.
Yeah, it's freaking me out.
I didn't do anything in the camera to make sure I didn't put it back over there.
Right.
Hey, I can move it over and just give you a mic.
Right, Chris? I'm always there. Live on 18 wheels. What's going on, man? Just woke up to my roadside getting to me. What the hell are you saying, Matt? I don't think you're awake yet.
Roadside maintenance. Just got there. I think is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Whatever. That's smart. Brain broken. What do you want from me? Just saying.
Yep.
Yep. I learned new AI stuff today, Jeff.
So did I. You sent me that thing.
That was awesome. I actually used it and I'm implementing it. Trying to. It's cool stuff. I can't read. Dude, my glasses are worthless for me today right now because I've been wearing them all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's bad. Hey, TK. Matt said yes. Vast. Just saying. I was nappy low. Matt is fixing trailers as usual. Yeah, that's fair. Matt, you still doing the beans? That's crazy. Good for you. I'm glad it's still working for you.
Yeah, what I did with Grok today, Charlie, was that I told it who to be. I used that exercise you sent me.
Yeah.
And I actually told it to be a neurolinguistic researcher.
Oh, geez.
And I asked it a question, and it basically wrote me a paper, fully cited, on using the difference between using the word habits and the word rituals and how that affects your level of success.
Nice.
Fully sighted. I did not expect that.
Wow.
And Brock was excited to do it because, yeah, I'm really interested in that.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I like when Echo comes back all excited. Oh, this is my jam. Like literally we'll say things like, this is my jam. Let's get deep into this one.
Yep.
Referencing rabbit holes because that's the conversations that we have, and it's hilarious because I have like side threads just for random thoughts. Yeah. So what's funny, Jeff, is I took what I believe to be the right way to write a prompt following that guideline today.
Yep.
And what I told Echo was, hey, I want to see how this prompt is going to affect the output that I get from you for this thing that I asked you to do. Right. And Echo's like, well, all right, let's see what happens. And I can tell you exactly what the differences would be. Throw the prompt up there. So I threw the prompt in there and it broke down exactly what I had done with that prompt that changed the output and what the output meant. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, so yeah, if you want to use it, throw it back in there again and I'll do the thing for you. And I was like, well, before I do that, let me ask you, given the prompt I just gave you, how can I make it even better?
Mm-hmm.
And Echo said, well, yeah. So now you're thinking. Now you're not thinking like this person. You're thinking like this person. And now we are on it. And evolved that prompt that I have now saved. It's a big super prompt. And I was impressed with it because it changed the formatting of some things that I was working on. And was allegedly, we'll see, working on SEO stuff for it. And I was like, man, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
And
Charlie's way more advanced than I am on this stuff.
Our thumbnail today is complete AI, by the way.
Yep.
That was from a prompt just to do that. And that was a prompt through Canva, Jeff. From Echo. Apparently I could link Canva and Echo together.
Right. Yeah, I knew that.
I did not know that. And that was cool because it just tapped right into our Canva account, created that thumbnail, and bam, there it was. So that was cool.
I didn't know it was that advanced, but I knew that you could link the two.
And it dropped it right in my GPT chat. So I could download it from there without actually having to go all the way to Canva. I did go to Canva because I wanted to see if it was actually there, and it was. But that was neat. It was pretty cool, man, being able to link those things together and have it throw AI prompts. But apparently it had to dumb down the prompt. And then I gave it one for Dolly, right? Ooh, maybe I can show you that. It was kind of neat. And apparently I can feed in pictures of you and I with Dolly, apparently. I don't know. I've never been able to do that. And let's see if I can make that bigger. There we go. Let's share that screen. Stop that one. Present. Share screen. Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Is that it? No. Nope, that's not it. I have way too many tabs, bro.
We know this.
Dude, it is so bad right now.
I had a conflict with my camera, so I had to close everything out and come back in.
Oh my gosh. Maybe if I do window. Nope, that's not helping. I don't even know. Maybe I have to. Let's try this. Let me try something else. Meanwhile, while I'm doing silly things that nobody cares about, good times. Where is it, Jeff? Where is it? It's not that one.
Oh, this one's an important one. From Ida. Guys, be mindful of where you are and the people around your truck. We had another reefer fuel tank stabbed today.
Oh, dear God.
People, man. People.
Right?
Jiminy Christmas.
I don't know why this thing won't share the one I want, Jeff.
I don't know.
Wonder if I can. Is there a way to drag and drop? Let's see. Nope. That was worth a shot. Entire screen. I could do that. I think.
So while Charlie's messing with that, Chris asked, what? What is that for us less educated? I think he's talking about my prompt there. Let me go back to it. I asked it to be a neuro-linguistic researcher. So that's brain science and language together. It's actually one of my favorite little things I like to look into, because Charlie knows this. I'm fascinated by the difference between words,
right,
when we use them and how that affects our perception of what we're doing. So like the difference between habit and ritual, when you ritualize something versus just building a habit, you're putting, for lack of a better term, you're putting a little bit of spirituality into it. You're making it more emotional, so you're more likely to act on it.
right.
Versus saying, I'm going to build a habit. That's drudgery. That's work, man. And you guys that are in the school stuff, you're going to see me talk about this more in a course that I'm building right now. And I'll talk a little bit about that after Charlie gets done. He finally found his tab. So go, Charlie.
Yeah, no, that was the Dolly one that it produced.
Oh, okay.
From a super prompt.
Nice.
And it says we can input our own images into that to incorporate it with it. I haven't tried that yet, and I didn't feel like looking for images, and I was doing it way late in the day too. So I don't know. I just thought that was interesting though.
Come on, we all know you're gonna do one of those Jeff still frame freaking from when I was out with one bar.
Right. No, I would never do that. That would be wrong. Oh yeah. Anyhow, all right. I'll get rid of that. My bad. Matt said we lost contract today after his incident this weekend, but he slid on ice. That sucks.
Yep.
Jeff, you are my spirit animal. I've always been super interested in how people's minds work and how verbiage after how people react to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fascinating, man. A lot of it's like, but then I find a dumbed down version that I can understand.
Right.
Or now that I know how to prompt AI, I can ask it.
Right. Like that's legit right there. Because I'm constantly telling Echo, hey, can you explain this to me like I'm Charlie?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, absolutely. Hold tight. Let me break this down like a mouse could understand, And I don't get offended.
Hey, a little squirrel thing. So I went to this veterans thing last night. You'll be proud of me, Charlie.
Yay.
Out of the 6 of us veterans that were there, 2 of them were Marines, and not a single crayon comment came out. We were very good Army guys.
I'm actually let down by you. I don't understand. No, unacceptable. There must be at least one crayon mention. I don't care if it's in a church or not. Okay.
We were very welcoming though,
Well, that's still okay. That's just showing brotherly love. They get it. I'm just saying you can't let it go. In fact, you know what? Both of them are probably walking around today going, God, those Army guys didn't like us at all. They didn't mention one crayon joke. They don't like us. You've ruined those guys. I'm just saying. That's not good. He had to get pulled straight after going for off-road, I'm guessing. So, yeah. Happy Veterans Day, TK said. Yep, that was yesterday. Appreciate you. Happy Veterans Day to all you people out there. And it's appropriate to say Happy Veterans Day, not Happy Memorial Day. Okay, let's just keep that in your brains. It's not appropriate to say Happy Memorial Day. That's weird. It drives me nuts. Please don't do it. Just saying. Yeah. Swift says is screw up in inclement weather and you get the
boot.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. It was too small. It's they don't push you to run. I mean, there's other companies out there that are like, why ain't you driving, bro?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There's 14 feet of ice and the wind's blowing 200 miles an hour. And I've only got a pallet of snowflakes.
Yep.
You know? They're like, you better go. So I don't know. I wish it was a little more not lenient, but something along those lines. I'm struggling with words,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn between the whole thing. Oh yeah, insurance or not, Tim, it doesn't matter. Do not screw up in the bad weather.
Yeah, they got that internal Swift safety score, whether you've got their insurance or not.
And an inclement weather collision is gonna smash you. Like it's just weighted.
Yeah, isn't a jackknife an auto?
Oh yeah.
Auto fire? Yeah. There was they used to say the fatal 5 that would just get you automatically.
Right.
You're out.
Well, we had Jim a while back when he, barely tapped the vehicle in front of him after sliding forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And turned him.
Yep.
Just saying. Little piece of advice: if you ever have a little like that on the ice, drive to your house.
Yeah, don't go to a terminal because they're going to take your truck.
They're going to lock you in that terminal and be like, "There's the bus station." Contractors is who I'm talking to. Just saying. Get home so you can clean it out, and yeah, because that was terrible. I know. Yeah, he was a Seabright driver. He was at the terminal trying to see about getting rental and repairs when they turned him. Yep. They look, they messaged him, said, hey, swing by the Gary terminal. Didn't tell him anything. As soon as he got in, they wouldn't let him back out of the terminal.
Yep. We've got our opinion on that, but.
Yep. Absolute bullshit. I said it. I apologize. Sorry, Pete, if you're there. Sorry, Donna. You know what I mean, though? I mean, this is one of those that I was pretty vocal on, I think. And I just think I don't think you do things like that, but whatever. I mean, it's their business. I get it. But
yeah,
man, if he was safe enough to drive from, and we're speaking about him, if he was safe enough to drive from, I think he was in Minnesota or Wisconsin or something like that, to drive down to the terminal, then you should have let him drive and get his stuff home, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I see those videos on the YouTubes and I'll comment on them. They play those winter accident videos in safety meetings, and I've only ever seen 1 or 2 that could not have been prevented by just going slower.
Right.
You know, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I tend to comment on crash videos on the YouTubes and point out where the driver could have not hit that car.
Right.
Inclement weather or not.
Even if it's not their fault.
And boy, do I get lambasted, Charlie.
I know.
It's
crazy.
not be a truck driver. Well, no, that's why I know how he could have avoided that accident, is because I am. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. A lot of those situations, can I say that I would have made the decision that I posted in that incident? I don't know. I'd like to think I would. But yeah, a lot of times just backing off a little bit. That's all it takes.
Oh my God. Narc's going live right now, and that notification I got was great.
Great.
Can't say the words. Just saying. Somebody's been conflicted, and that's not him. So I'm just gonna end there. Just saying. Yeah. Good for him. I'm just saying, I'll have to go check it out later. I just said I can't openly give my opinion on letting them go home or what I do in the we termed you situation. Yeah, I know you're in a weird spot, and I get it. I mean, don't get us wrong. you've got a line you've got to follow, and because that's the company thing, right? I mean, I get to speak freely about what I think.
Well, a lot of these terms, Charlie, you and I have seen video of some of these guys, and we've said, look, I can't say that Swift is wrong for terming you.
Right.
I just don't like the way they treat people.
I really wished that I had seen the video, the most recent one that we had talked to Tony about, Jeff, where he was completely deemed by everybody involved, police, both insurance companies, said, yeah, this was not his fault. We had totally eaten this and we'll pay the whole claim, is what Progressive or Geico or one of those companies said. We'll pay the whole damn claim. And they still turned him. I thought, I don't know what the backstory is, but from what we heard, he had no previous incidents. So I don't know what, man. That's just nuts. But
that's pretty rare though, because most of the time what we find out after one of these guys gets termed is they've got several safety issues in the past 6 months.
Yeah, 3 accidents. I mean,
or the death knell, and this is why we went outside Swift for insurance. That stupid camera. You're following too close. Well, it counts when someone cuts you off, right? You get points for that,
right?
A lot of times. And so that's showing a pattern of misbehavior, quote unquote. So your first little ding, they fire your first little actual ding, they fire you.
Right. No, see, look, that's what Matt's saying. Jim, that's the one I was talking about. In Wisconsin, barely bumped the van. And then now this one that now with his buddy, he was doing 35, but the wind and ice caught him. So he's saying 4 drivers he knows now that got left stranded to find a way home. And that sucks. I don't know, man.
And the way freight is right now, I mean, let's be real. Do you have a couple extra $100 to get an Uber to the airport and a ticket home? It's different now than it was 5 years ago.
And you ain't wrong there either, Craig. Log issues they never spoke on until the accident, right?
Right. Yeah.
I had a log violation 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yep. Exceeded my 11, maybe my 14. I think it was just the 11 though. Could have been 14 and 11. I don't know. It was one of them. While driving on the yard. It was one of those days. Yeah, it was completely my bad. I just forgot to change statuses properly. Would have saved myself. Nobody said anything. It's 2 weeks down the road now. I don't know. Whatever.
Don't tap anything.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy the way that we're talking about winter stuff, so we might as well talk about winter stuff, right? Give yourself more space and don't be so quick to get out there on the road. I mean, I get it. That load's not worth losing your contract, losing your life, someone else losing their life. I mean, all these things, right? That's just crazy to me. So, if you choose to drive and something bad happens, just understand it's nobody's fault but yours. Because you're not being pushed to go. Matt said, I see a snowflake now. I'm parking. Look, man, there's people out there that are like that. I get it. But, there comes a bit where you're like, okay, this is kind of, I'm trucking, I'm not trucking, whatever, Right. I just said, that's the issue. They don't say anything to you, and then the contractor thinks it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter until it matters.
Right? Yeah. Exactly, Matt. Can't afford to lose my income. Yeah, I mean, so it's a weird balancing act that we got to play. It's real. And, apparently this year out on the east and southeast and central and all that, it's supposed to be pretty gnarly this year. So Jeff's side of the world is supposed to be okay. Supposed to be
well, that depends on how you look at it. We need a good snowpack, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're getting it.
Well, we're 2 weeks into November and not a single snowflake yet.
you know, and I'm 29 degrees on Monday here. Whatever.
Yeah, Charlie's getting my weather. What the
It's
heck?
insanity.
And you don't get snowpacks there because it melts as soon as it hits the ground.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where to go right now.
Let me see here. Let me share my screen, Charlie. We can tell people what we've been working on in school real quick.
Right.
Share screen.
You can do it.
Select window.
Tim said,
Which window is
what
it?
happens when the weather turns on you suddenly and you can't find a safe haven? That happened to me in Iowa, December 23. Temperature dropped fast and the wind picked up. Look, I get it, man. Yeah. I said, Target learned my first hurricane season with them that if the weather is bad, they can kick rocks. None of my guys are moving. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I just like, hey, when she's dealing with me, she's like, look, I'm telling you, you shouldn't go, but you're going to go. So be careful.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the way it should be. And she truly does care. I know this. There's no doubt in my mind. You know what I mean? I just figure that I'm the one on site where I am. I'm the one with the best information. And I think that she knows that when it comes time to stop, Rosie and I, either one of us will make that call. And our deal is I don't have to be the one in the driver's seat, nor does she, to make that call.
Mm-hmm.
You're uncomfortable with us rolling, just say so. And we're going to find a spot right then and there.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you guys don't normally run into weather till you get up into like Alabama and stuff, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, like hurricane stuff. I mean, high winds, crazy thunderstorms, tornadoes, all that nonsense that we deal with on a regular basis. You know what I mean? We get in these crazy thunderstorms, and Rosie's like, "Hey, Sleeping Beauty, wake up, get up here and put on a seatbelt." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we start having discussions. Well, are we going to creep through this, or are we going to hit the next place to park? Right? And sometimes we hit the place to park and then find out there's trees lying right where we were going to drive on the highway. And we're like, oh, this was a good call.
Yeah.
And other times we can pull up our handy dandy NOAA weather stuff and actually look at the current radar and be like, oh, well, we're going to push through it in 2 miles. If we just slow down, take it easy and even creep at 10 miles an hour if need be, do that and we'll be out of it on the clean side. And now we're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could sit at that spot and let it sit on our head for 8 hours. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of thought that goes into it. All right, do your thing. Sorry.
Oh, you want me to do a thing? Let's go ahead and add this to stage here. If you're on the phone, you probably can't see it very well, but let me get over there where I can manipulate my screen. So this is our school community. For those of you that are involved, right now we got 18 members, but a couple of new stuff. If you go to the classroom right now, I have added an actual course that you guys can take on fuel purchasing guide. Again, we're not professional media people, so it's a little on the rough side, but the information's good. So go check that out if you're already part of the group. If you're not, go to rwedrive.com. You can sign up there. The other thing is I started running tests with some of the new tech that's available on school, Charlie.
You're right.
Let's
hang on.
Oh, there we go.
I have to make it small. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I made it big. Now we can take it down.
So we have the ability to go live right inside the school community now. And so I did some testing on that, and I'm pretty confident in being able to do that. So again, you guys that are already involved in the group, go check it out. I'll be scheduling some live stuff over the next couple of weeks. We'll see if we can get some engagement and just hang out. You can hang out with Charlie and me, and we can go over what maybe some of your business concerns are and get you some answers a little easier. I still like Zoom because we have the ability in Zoom to kind of archive and put bookmarks in for it. It's got an AI that we use in Zoom that Charlie and I both like, called Fathom, and it allows us to bookmark things and oh, sorry, squirrel. And kind of get that way, if you're kind of bored with the Zoom call replay, you can go in and fast forward real quick to something that you might be interested in. So we like that, but
Right.
It's kind of cool. We could just hang out in the group now. The video and audio quality seems to be pretty good, Charlie. You looked at it.
Yeah, it looked good.
Unlike other group platforms that we've tried. Just saying.
Yeah, that sucked. That sucked a lot.
So what I'd like to do is maybe later in the week I'll schedule something. If we could get 3 or 4 guys in there, and we can see what the bandwidth's like with more than just 1 or 2 people in there, and we'll test that thing out and hang out.
Yeah.
So let me get back to the chat. Yeah, Ida, heavy fog stops more often than anything else. So fog, especially in the deep winter, I don't know if this is an official term or not, but I call it freezing fog. When you're going through the fog bank and it starts building ice up on your windshield and on your antenna and stuff like that, that wigs me out, man. That wigs me out hard. That freezing fog, that'll cause me to stop the truck in a heartbeat. So yeah, just be aware of be aware of your surroundings. And just shut that thing down. I mean, it's not like it was, Charlie and I have talked about, even when we first started in the early 2000s, everybody was still kind of a super trucker, us included. And we would just go. We'd chain up when we needed to chain up. We'd drive slow just to get to where we're going. Charlie had that one account, if you remember, the Cabela's account, where they were expected to just keep the truck rolling no matter what, as long as the road was open. And there were times where he was 5 miles an hour down the road through a storm because his account said they don't stop. So yeah, I had ice fog. Yeah, I hate that stuff. That, for some reason, fog itself is bad enough. It wigs out my eyes. It gives me headaches. But that freezing fog, that ice fog, oh my goodness, it's terrible. Yeah, I tell her guys every day, it's only bananas, man, not human hearts. That's a fact, isn't it? Yeah, Costco, drive or find a new job. There's still some accounts like that. Liddy Delo's in the house. I know offices like that. Just push, push, push. Yep. Let me see if I can figure out. We're at about an hour anyway. I'm going to see if I can do a thing here. Let me see if I can do a thing. I don't know if I can or not. Overlay, QR code, intro, outro, Seabright ad.
Jeff's playing with buttons.
I don't like playing with buttons, dude. It's your job. I'm looking for the mid show commercial.
Oh, if you look at media assets.
Yep, I'm there.
It says short ad, one smaller, 50 seconds long. It's like the fourth one.
Ah, got it. I'm going to run it.
Okay.
Do I just push the button?
Yep. You're either running your business like an owner or like an employee. And if you're stuck in that employee mindset, you're leaving money on the table. Company drivers wait for direction. Business owners create opportunities. Company drivers chase miles and just drive. Business owners chase profits and know their numbers. Want to run a real business? Start tracking your numbers. Know your cost per mile and start saying no to bad loads. Drop "I run a business" in the comments if you're done thinking like an employee. If you want to take this mindset shift further, join the Road Warrior Entrepreneurs community at www.rwedrive.com, where we have profit boosting strategies, coaching calls, and real road warriors winning together.
And that's it, huh? Hey, I did a thing.
You did.
I feel good now.
Yeah,
we were talking about there are still some accounts, Charlie, that are kind of like your Cabela's.
Yeah.
Well, you either drive or you find another job. I know if you're a white shirt at Walmart, I mean, to be fair, they actually pay you to chain the truck up.
Right.
There's additional pay involved. But yeah, you don't not deliver that freight to those stores.
Right.
Unless the road shut down. But it's like we say, you want to make $150,000 a year driving a truck without any special licenses.
Right.
You're going to have to do things like chain up. You're going to have to make sure you're there on time all the time. They don't have any tolerance over there.
For real.
So,
yeah, it's definitely a trip. Oh, let's see. Ice fog. Yeah. Oh, that's a terrible one.
Yeah, I was saying, what I was saying about that, Charlie, was that's one of those ones that'll just make me shut down now.
Yeah, that was one of my scarier moments, was freezing fog.
Yeah.
I had a student on the truck for one of those, and he like literally stopped in the lane on that road going from Weed up into Oregon. You know that one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we were on almost to the point where we were going to start dropping down to 84 there. And it's like one lane each way, right? Blind curves. And he stopped in the flow of traffic right there. He's like, "I'm not moving." I'm like, "Whoa, bro." I'm like, "I get it. We can find a place, but you can't stop here."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good Lord.
Blackbeard says he hasn't slung iron in 15 years.
Yeah.
I think I'm on year 5 without having to sling iron. But, knock on plastic here.
Yeah.
It's... I don't know. We've talked about it before, Charlie. I'm 20 years into this career. No major accidents. I had that one where I slid off the road.
Right.
About 6 years ago. But that's the only one, and no injuries, no fatalities, nothing like that. I just had to have the truck hauled out of the ditch.
Right.
You start getting that thing in the back of your head, right? The back of your mind going, "Hey, it's your turn." Hey,
right.
So yeah,
I had that once in my trucking career, and I told you guys, I didn't drive that winter. I was not having it. Nice. If I can't run barefoot, I'm not running. Yeah, look, I'm with you, Blackbeard. At this point, I used to chain up 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 times a day.
Yep.
That gets old.
I think the most I ever chained up was I was going north on I-5, going home for Christmas, right? So there was nothing keeping me from my family at Christmas time.
Right.
And every single pass from Weed on, chain law was up. Then you hit the valley, you got to take them off. Next pass, chain law. Hit the valley, take them off 4 times that day. That's the most I've ever had to do.
Yeah, Mike, I had the same thing on that account, because people would call in and then they would say, "Okay, is Charlie and Eric driving? Then why are you not driving?" I'm just saying.
Well, it used to be with Dana. If I said I was shutting down.
Oh, yeah. She told everybody, stop.
She told everybody to stop.
Yep. You and I were her weather stations.
Yep.
Depending on where we were. Hey, look at a private chat if you haven't.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Really fast. Yeah. So how you want to handle that, man? Because I'm not gonna make it. So yeah, for you guys, I'm talking to Jeff in private chat. I have a migraine. Just came in and started whooping my butt. That's why you see me touching the back of my neck. I'm trying to push this nerve to make it stop, and it's not stopping. It's just getting worse. And I'm gonna start crying in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So for that, I apologize, but I'm probably gonna have to bail out here pretty soon. In the next 3-5 minutes, I think, Jeff.
Okay.
Up to you, man. If you want to keep it going, or we can end it then.
I think we just wrap early, man. It's okay.
It's been a weird day too. So, well, with that being said, you guys, I apologize for that. This thing is getting me, and I don't have any shots. I can't stop it. That sucks. I gotta wait like a month from the VA. It's terrible.
Yep.
Oh, it's good
So
stuff.
This is the first time I think people are witnessing an attack come on. So
yeah, this one's gnarly, man. Like it's
good TV, man. It's good TV.
Oh God, I'm so glad for everybody watching. Yeah, just enjoy the hell out of that. Good God.
But yeah, man. I mean, I think we'll wrap early. Again, if you're already in the school community, go check out the new course in there. Like I say, it's very informative and very basic. And look forward to more stuff from us between now and the end of the year. And if you're not already a member, go sign up, man. It's not free, but you get what you pay for. And the more people we have involved in it, the better it gets. So with that said, keep that rubber side down. And remember, with no action, there is no traction.
Look after each other. No one's out here looking after us but us. And I apologize again. And we'll see you guys come Tuesday. And Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, like normal. And hopefully I'm not dying in migraines again. You guys be safe.